What do you feel are the best moments you had as a DJ music producer? Wow, the best moments, man.
I need more than the shadow of you.
Hey guys, good morning and welcome. Today is a very busy day. I first have to go to another studio, to Justa's studio, record a little bit of guitar for the new song that I started, where I played myself guitar and it just sounds like shit. And then later on the usual stuff. Heading over to my studio, making music as always. And today dealing with a ton, like really a ton of business stuff. So I think it's the perfect day actually for another quick, easy, simple Q&A answering all of your DJ music production questions. All done with the guitar recording, all done with music production for today. It was a pretty successful day. The guitar is recorded for Love or Let Go or Let Me Go or whatever the song will be named at the end. And I think tomorrow I will be able to finish finally completely 100% finish 4 songs. I just got a little bit of feedback back and there were some things I actually want to change. Just like very, very, very minor things. But now let's actually answer a couple of your questions. Can I do an internship at your studio? Funny that someone is asking, because actually yesterday I talked with Lewis about getting another person to assist him. So yes, if you want to become an intern, we have 1 spot available for 3 months. You should be like 16, 17 plus and have at least like 2 or 3 days a week time to get here and help us. I will put a link in the description where you can apply, write a little about yourself, and with a little bit of luck, you might end up here. Same happened to Leonard 1.5 years ago, and he's now helping to manage Robin Schulz. How do you get over the anxiety of transitioning into a music career as an actual jumping fully into the music industry? I mean, you never ever just cut whatever you do and then start making music full time. You do what you do at the moment and start making music in between and slowly transition. And then eventually the cut to making it full time will be a lot softer. Like just doing it right now like this without being able to actually produce good music, without having releases already on labels, forget about it. Is uploading constantly music on Spotify helpful for the growth and more listeners? Yes, 100%. I think you need to release a song every 2 months, the latest, maybe every 1.5. Once per month is already a little too much. This first of all helps to build up a fan base. This helps to get more followers. This also makes sure that Spotify sees that you're active and they will consider your songs a lot more for their playlist. Producing over DJing or vice versa. Whew, that's a tough one because I actually love both like 100%. Especially like producing is really quiet, me in here, and DJing is out there and sharing my music. So if I had to choose, I think I would go with DJing at the moment because I miss it a little. I'm not DJing a whole lot at the moment. So yeah, DJing. How will your studio desk look like? I don't know. I honestly, I've given up. I'm anyway sitting a little more down here in the B studio. I got my nice old desk right here upstairs. I don't know, it's not that important at the moment. I just really want to finish the album. How long are you in this game? I mean, production and DJing. I think DJing now 15 years, producing 10 years. So quite a long time, but actually making like a living from music, maybe 5-6 years since I started doing ghost productions for other people. And with my own project, maybe just a year. Are you using your saved money or are you actually making a living as a producer? I basically just do what I share here in this vlog. I mean, if you've watched like 2 or 3 episodes, I think you exactly know what I do. Saved money, unfortunately not. Like really none. Like my bank account is always like hitting almost 0 every single month. I reinvest 100%. What do you feel are the best moments you had as a DJ music producer? Wow, the best moments, man. Like DJing, definitely. I DJ'd here in a local club that isn't anymore, it doesn't exist anymore. I played there in front of 3,000 people and I actually opened up for Axwell, but that's a long time ago. And back then Axwell wasn't actually big, so back then it didn't feel special. Today it does. And music production, whew, many moments, like actually every single song, but I think like maybe All About is maybe the most special, because it got basically released on my own label, got now to 2 million plays, and Armada eventually re-released it on their label, which is pretty big. What would you do if you weren't a music producer? Wow. That's also a tough one, because I've never actually done anything else in my life than just music. So I never even considered something else. But I think maybe a goldsmith or like a watchmaker, something like that is like technical, but still creating something. A cook might also maybe work, but I would only like to cook when I eat it and not cook for other people, so maybe not. But yeah, something technical, a little nerdy, and where you have to work with your hands and use your brain, and at the end of the day you actually created something. That's very important to me. I hate jobs where you just spend your time doing basically nothing that you can hold in your hands or show someone, or that exists longer than yourself. That's like important to me to create. What's your favorite food? Ooh, yeah. There's a lot of stuff like Parmesan cheese and tomato sauce and like spaghetti. I eat that every week at least twice. Nutella, but I stopped eating Nutella, at least at home. And yeah, snacks in general. Subway, also really big. What do you usually put in your master chain? That's pretty easy. I use an EQ to boost the low and the high. Sometimes I match EQ, as I've shown yesterday. That's like the special mixing trick. If you haven't seen yesterday's video, go check it out. Really helpful. Then a compressor, usually the SSL compressor or the, what is it called? The glue. And then a limiter, usually the L2, and that's it. I just use it to have a slight mastered song, just to get it up to loudness. The actual master is done by someone else always, just to double check. And the guy has analog gear and is doing 50 years only mastering, so it sounds a lot better than when I do it. I always get a lot of room reverb when I record vocals. An acoustic guitar becomes super loud and ugly when I compress it. Best way to eliminate it. That's pretty easy and straightforward. You need to make sure while recording to not have any reverb in the room. So get a vocal booth, put a lot of absorption around you. I don't know, record in your bedroom and put your sheets and pillows all over the place. Just reduce the echo when you record. You can also try to reduce it in software. There are some plugins like Deverb plugins, but it's not that pretty actually. How to get your name in the DJ Make list means you have to register with them. No, I think no one registers. The people that vote just type in the name and that's it. And I think they have a system in place. If someone spells your name wrong, it corrects it, but I think that only applies to the really big ones. So if you write Marshmallow wrong, it will be corrected, but if someone writes John Sine wrong, it probably won't. Favorite track you ever produced? I would have to go with Rising featuring Kaylee, but unfortunately this song isn't available anymore because I had a little dispute with the label. I took it down and they made sure I can't upload it, so it's stuck in a limbo kind of. So maybe one day re-recording it and then releasing it again. How about starting a blog about the EDM scene? I actually have a second YouTube channel, like it's called EDM News. Every Monday, news about EDM. It's quite interesting. We'll link it up there at the end of the video if you're interested. Okay, we got a bunch of equipment questions. Best headphones, I don't know, best monitors, best microphones. I don't know. I haven't tested every single microphone, every single speaker, every single headphone. If you want to know what I'm using, it's all linked down below in the description. Go check it out. But at the end, just test it for yourself. Watch a bunch of YouTube videos, other people comparing them. But be careful, some of them get paid and they talk a lot of shit. So at the end, just get it and see if it works for you. If it doesn't, send it back. How do I make my YouTube channel bigger? I don't know. I'm not a YouTube pro. Like, I think I suck at how to make a successful YouTube channel. So maybe ask someone else. Is it okay to turn down the master volume in order to have enough headroom for mastering? Yes, 100%. That's how you do it. It's like you just pull it down. Important things to look at before picking a producer name. I think nowadays it's important that no one else has the name. So if you call yourself Alex Schmitz or something, that is very typical, and a lot of people are named like that, it will be really hard to find you on Google and all social media. That's why a lot of producers these days have like weird names. It just helps to be found. Would you ever consider moving to LA to produce pop music with Jeff Posh? Yes, why not? I mean, I've never been to LA, but I imagine it being like a pretty dope place, and like the entire music scene and the entire movie scene is there, so that could be quite inspirational. And then of course the sun, the beach, so yeah, sure. Let's do one more. They say it's fun that matters the most in the studio. Yeah, sometimes, but making music is very frustrating. Your thoughts on it, please. Yes, making music is frustrating as hell. Like, I've been so frustrated so many times, but yeah, I mean, that's just normal. That's what happens with every single job, every single task, everything you do in life will be eventually frustrating. I mean, like, there is no way you go to the studio and make every day a bang or a super hit. There will be low points in between. It's just all about like pushing these away, keep on going, eventually develop, get to the next level and improve on that, improve and improve and improve. It would be really boring. I think I would lose my interest in making music instantly if it wouldn't be a challenge, each and every single song. A challenge that you accomplish is better than something that's too easy. It's the same like, for example, with video games. If it's too easy, it's boring. If you get the cheats for the game, you lose your interest to play it. It has to have a certain level of difficulty. And yeah, music production is pretty difficult. It has like a steep learning curve. But yeah, still fun. So just keep on going, keep on doing it. You will have your high points eventually. Whew, I think I talked like way too much. So I think I will just cut it here. Tomorrow, another episode back here in the studio, trying to answer more questions, and also probably showing you 4 or maybe 5 songs of the album that are now ready, like small snippets, because yeah, release might be this year actually.